Hey guys, I hope well not it, but I hope you're well. And for those everywhere really all over the world during this lockdown, during this pandemic, I hope you're all well and I hope you're all staying safe. Apologies for the lighting. I'm just in my car, sat here. It is late in the evening on what should be the 4th of May 2020. It's a Monday evening here in London. Um, so I want to make this video about David Icke, the so-called conspiracy theorist. But a lot of things have been happening to him and to the London Real YouTuber. Well, first of all, the London Real YouTuber, I've forgotten his name, but his the interview he did with David Icke was, I think I've explained this in one of my former videos, was automatically and almost immediately just removed from the YouTube server. And also, just recently, David Icke's Facebook page, his account has been completely shut down. Now, a lot of other YouTubers are talking about this, and there's one YouTuber named X Army or Army Pat, but he's a Welsh guy, and his YouTube channel, it's quite entertaining. Um, he did also emphasize the point that if you do restrict people's access to something, if you say, well, you can't do this and you can't do that, well, it just increases their suspicion and they want to do it even more. So it's just quite, for me, it's just quite odd that David Icke, I mean, basically, my query is, well, does David Icke, is there something he's saying that is, that maybe someone out there with regards to this coronavirus pandemic and to there's 5G technology that they want to install all over the world, including here in the UK, that the Chinese want to install. That is there something about it? Is there a link between 5G and the coronavirus? Because David Icke believes that is the case. In fact, not just him, many other people do agree with him that there is a link between the 5G technology and the coronavirus. At the very least, the 5G technology does have a negative effect on the health of the overall health of the human body. So he does have a point there that the 5G it's not as good as it's made out to be by the Chinese. So basically, the point I'm making is that if you're withdrawing all his content, now shutting down all the platforms he has to make his voice heard, and basically there's something that he knows that you are trying to hide, and the only thing you're going to do is to arouse people's suspicions even more. Again, we've all been through this. I can only speak for myself, basically, in my own life and time, childhood and adulthood. The more things you restrict people from doing, the more they'll want to do them. Of course, there are exceptions, such as anything that may cause you to lose your life, but it's that sort of thing. Freedom of speech. You're taking away his freedom of speech, and he's saying something which may be extraordinary to a lot of people. But if there's something more he's saying, then why are you? If you've got nothing to hide, and if you don't fear him, if you believe what he's talking is a load of nonsense, then why would you take away? Why would you shut down his Facebook page? Why would you delete the interview he had with London Real on YouTube? People say lots of nonsense on social media all the time. Unfortunately, that's just how some people are. But those people, their social media accounts, their YouTube channels, their Twitter accounts, Instagram, Facebook, BitChute, whatever, their accounts are never shut down, they're never deleted or anything like that. But when an individual says something, which there might be something in what they're saying, even though they come across as someone who is crazy, weird and wacky and bitter or angry, why would you shut down their platform on which they used to make their voices heard and to speak, just make their points heard and make their points known to other people? It just arouses people's suspicion that maybe there are a group of people out there who know something and they're trying to hide it from the masses across the world. So I just want to make that video. Apologies for the lighting. I just wanted to make this video as quickly as I could before the day's out. And yeah, So I hope you're well and staying safe. Thanks.